Hello students. In our early lecture we have gone through some of the reading skills and how to improve reading skills, how we can go from reading ability into reading skills. Since as I told you, this reading skills are going to be useful for your other subjects, and the skill is going to be permanently useful for all years to come in your life. You will find this skill as a very important skill in your life. So, if you are a dent reader, if you have hobby to read more and more, definitely you will find this skill more useful. So, what does it mean by the mechanics of reading? As we have seen in our last semester, how to increase the last video lecture, how to increase your eye span. So, deliberately practicing every day, you can increase your eye span. So, eye span is one of the good mechanic in your reading strategy. So, hope you will read in proper way. So, and you will practice them. In our earlier so called video lecture, the reading strategy has been introduced. So, the some points mentioned here will help you to get again into the mechanics of reading. As we have seen, the subject matter is to be understood. You can scan, go through the first reading, second reading, then you can get the subject matter or the register of the text that is in front of you. So, understanding subject matter and the register is one of the strategy that you can adopt. Then, as well as just told you, it's about the mechanics of reading. So, it will help you to read and increase your eye span. Again, in understanding a proper gist or meaning of the text or passage, you need to guess the difficult words. What does it stands for? What is the earlier sentence stands for? What is the context of this sentence, and how to interpret in the coming context. So, you have to find out the context of the difficult words, and this guessing of the meaning of difficult words is the strategy, is the mechanics that you can adopt. At the same time, when you go through the reading skills, you must find that the skills that are very much important in the so called strategy. See, so difficult words can be interpreted, can be guessed, and meaning is to be formed. If the correct meaning is there, while reading the next sentence, you can check and verify your understood meaning. If not, you can replace with the another guess. So, or if you have the facility to read out in dictionary, definitely you can go into the dictionary. It is another option. Dictionary is our best friend. So, using dictionary, using internet or Google, definitely you can Google on the internet. So, definitely you can get the meaning, but guessing is the skill that you can adopt. It is more useful rather than following the leeway. Okay. So, rather than following the leeway, always tries to guess the meaning of the difficult words. Next is, as I told you, how to verify the meaning. So, a proper background will be formed, a context or discourse of discourse. Discourse म्हणजे पाठ्यांश मांडत असताना, कुठलाही आशय मांडत असताना त्या आशयाचा एक डिस्कोर्स तयार होतो किंवा एक लेक्चर असेल तर त्या लेक्चरचा एक डिस्कोर्स तयार होत असतो. ओके, जर त्यामध्ये वेगळा विषय सुरू केला तर आपल्याला वेगळा विषय सुरू होतो. ओके, आणि म्हणून इकॉनॉमिक्सच्या विषयाला इकॉनॉमिक्सचा डिस्कोर्स तयार होतो, इंग्लिशच्या विषयामध्ये इंग्लिशचा डिस्कोर्स तयार होत असतो. आणि म्हणून हे डिस्कोर्स आपल्याला अर्थ समजून घेण्यासाठी, डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्सचे मिनिंग समजून घेण्यासाठी आपल्याला आवश्यक असतात. आणि म्हणून डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्स आले त्याचा गेस करणं, गेस करून व्हेरीफाय करणं, व्हेरीफाय करून लिंकअप करणं आणि मिनिंग समजून घेणं. महत्त्वाचे मुद्दे आले ते जॉट डाऊन करायचे, लिहून ठेवायचे. सो लाईक दिस यू कॅन अडॉप्ट दिस स्ट्रॅटेजी. देन रीडिंग करत असताना मेकॅनिक्स आपल्याला हे सांगतं का आपण कंटिन्यू जिथून वाक्याची सुरुवात होते तर सलग आपण कॉमा जिथपर्यंत येत नाही तिथपर्यंत वाचावं. कॉमा नंतर काय आहे, लिस्ट आहे का पुढचं वाक्य आहे का पुन्हा काही कंपाऊंड सेंटेन्स आहे का कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेन्स, काय आहे ते. सो वी कॅन गेट दॅट. ओके, सो रीड दॅट, देन गो फर्दर ऑन. म्हणजे एका मिनिंगसाठी आपल्याला एक मिनिंगचं सेंटेन्सचं मिनिंग आपल्याला ड्रॉ करायचं असेल, सो यू कॅन रीड अंटिल द कॉमा and then form your meaning and then go beyond. So like this, adopt this strategy so you can get the proper meaning of the words and sentences and the passages as well. So reading till comma, or if not, if simple sentences are used in the text, but this is not going to happen, you will find that you are in the graduate studies. So in graduate studies there will not be more use of simple sentence, but there will be more compound and complex sentences. So you should be prepared for reading compound and complex sentences. So read those sentences, try to go through the mechanic of reading, find out what does the words and phrases and sentences stands for. So you can get all the gist of what the passage is telling us. Then out of your reading, as we have seen in comprehension skills or reading skills, we have studied that we have to comprehend the meaning. Means what are the images, what are the strategies, what are the comparative, what figures of speech has been, what figures of speech has been used, or what type of say technical points that have been inserted, what are the stylistic devices that he has introduced. So you have to get into that. We have to comprehend the meaning of the sentence. So like this, definitely it will help you to draw a proper say understanding of the passage. Then noting down main points. This is one of the strategy that you can adopt. See, if what are the main points and what are the sub points, you will find that a particular paragraph covers a particular idea or concept. So if there is any justification that has been made to the point and to the concept, and what are the sub points that have been given, sometimes there may be examples, sometimes there may be allusions. So all these may be given there. So you have to find them out, what are the main points and what are the sub points. And you can make a column if you wish to have a single glance. You can make a chart of this like this. So main points and what are the sub points that have been covered there. So it will help you to get the gist, and definitely you can prepare a chart. Next strategy that you must adopt is to read the questions and prepare for questions. As we have seen that the questions are to be solved. So what does a question mean? If you have got the 100% comprehension of the text also or the passage, you will get the answers to these questions. So, questions are to be carefully thought over, and what is going to be the probable answers for that. If you feel confused, you can go through again the passage, try to get the main point and answers to the question. If you find that you are a little bit of doubtful, you can revise that, or you can draw the notes, and by writing in a simple say sentence or a note or point, you can revise that and put in a proper sentence. आणि ही स्ट्रॅटेजी अडॉप्ट केल्यानंतर you can write and look in the grammatical aspect, punctuation aspect of this edited answer. You can edit, revise your answer, you can do the rough work, and through rough work you can prepare the final draft of your answer and write down such an answer in your answer space. So, like this you have to go through these so called mechanics in solving the passage. All other video lectures that I have shared with you are going to be useful here. So, it is not just this lecture, but other lectures that I shared earlier on reading skills are going to help. So, this is not just the mechanic, but whole lectures that you have to carefully listen and prepare for a very good say understanding and base and skill. You need to practice this. Skill needs to be practiced, then and there you can achieve the perfection. Practice makes man perfect. So, keep this doctrine in your mind, keep this say punchline we can say in your mind, and this punchline is to be practiced practically when you are reading. So, all these areas that we have just discussed and in video lectures that I shared earlier are going to be useful for your understanding. Okay. So, with this definitely we hope that your study is going to well. In our next video lecture, I will take up a unseen or seen passage, and you will be taught how the meaning is to be drawn in the passage. So, with these words definitely I conclude here. So, hope you are getting everything. Okay. Thank you.